Weird how I just tried to start recording and it said an error occurred. That's never happened before. This never really happened before, where I was just going to sit inside my car and do a YouTube video of me talking. But I guess here I am and I have nothing better to do, and find myself using my camera all the time anyway in here. At least I have a reason to. I wanted to do a YouTube video about being targeted, of course. That's why I'm sitting in my car and filming stupid traffic. And just try to debunk the whole targeted individual situation that a lot of us find ourselves in. And do that by explaining how these things happen, to where you're sensitized. You're sensitized to things because they know that you know things that would destroy their intention of keeping everybody who's stuck in this web of lies and illusions, and or unstick them from their web. People are so happy to be slaves because people want to talk and they want to have a reason to justify the things that they're doing. And when you realize that the only way to disengage from the battle is just to disengage and observe. I mean, that's what we do. We're seeing and comprehending and evaluating everything that happens. And it's all psychological. It's spiritual, of course. And it's a trip. I mean, life is fucking crazy. It's just fucking crazy. And I don't even know how to explain like all the stuff that they're able to do and how they time it so well. I believe in time travel because of the shit that's happened to me, and I know that something is going to happen. There's going to be a revolution. I would really like to be part of it. I know that there's so many people out here who know exactly what's going on, eyes wide open, when we'd really rather just go to sleep. I mean, I'm a heavy pot smoker. I smoke weed all the time, and I wish that I didn't have the negative effects that it had on me, and that I was smart enough to be able to just quit because of the negative effects. But I find it very beneficial, despite its negative effects. In this situation, I don't think that that's going to stop. I don't find myself just being like, oh, I'm above all of it. I'm not. I'm human, and I've done things that justify, pretty much justify the fucking government hating me, and they do absolutely hate me. City, county, state, federal, doesn't matter what it is. I'm anti this government. I'm pro-American. I love America for what it's supposed to stand for, not what it's become, making America great again. I don't see that one bit. And these fucking idiots who support Trump and messenger of God, really? He's not. Absolutely not. He's a bigot, and bigotry is not what ever made America great. It's brotherly love. I think that we should all be out helping each other, targeting. I had 3 jobs in 3 months. Okay, 3 jobs, 3 months, let go of each and every one. I'm a good person. I'm a good worker. There was no reason for it. People have to make up lies, or the state says I can't work because I'm dangerous against the elderly and the vulnerable. Give me a break. I was just at Wendy's, and there was this old man with a helmet on eating with his also elderly wife, and almost took a spill walking out the door, and I had to go tell him that because he wouldn't accept my help, that I was going to keep an eye on him because I didn't want him to fall. And yeah, ridiculous, just absolutely ridiculous. I would rather be homeless than submit to this charade of a rat race. Not even a charade, it just is a rat race. I'm not a rat. Anyway, I feel like I'm just going on a tangent, and I don't really like talking all that much for realsies, but I just figured I would talk and upload this while I videotape some traffic and try to give my perspective on some of it, because, you know, people like to manipulate things that people say to fit any agenda they would like to, and some people are better at it than others, and some people don't even realize that that's what's going on. So, this, I hope, helps a little bit in understanding the way that it works and the psychological thing, the justification of it in my situation anyway. I mean, I have no doubt that, you know, this is spiritual as well, and I believe that it has things to do with your bloodline. I do believe in reptilians as well. Fucking reptilians. And what's really trippy is that, oh my gosh, I have this thing on my eye, and I got it quite a while back. And it's barely noticeable. But if you've ever seen reptilian eyes in reality, like right next to you, it's unreal. You don't believe it's real. What the fuck is that? That's not even real. Until you see it again. And then again. And then other people say it. And that's what really just makes it like, oh no. No, it can't be real. But it is. Anyway, so I have this thing in my eye. One day, I looked in the mirror, and I saw my own stupid reptilian eye. No way. Am I a reptilian too? I watch Richard Bruce, and he says that he sees demons of himself inside the video. Well, I saw this in real life, like right in the mirror, so maybe mirrors aren't real either. And speaking of that, I don't know what people were talking about a while back on YouTube, talking about the black mirror and the phones being the black mirror. I do think that cell phones, even though I own one and I use one, I'm constantly connected to stupid YouTube. I'm a YouTube addict, and I feel like that's a huge part of the problem too. Fucking YouTube. Why were people talking about the black screens? Like, it's in the Bible. Is that in the Bible? I don't know anything about the black mirror, the black whatever it is that people were referring to a while back about being cell phones, black mirrors, whatever, and being biblical. I don't know what that is. So if anybody wouldn't mind telling me, I would appreciate it. And I think that I'm going to go now. I think I'm just going to cut off my camera, which of course means that somebody's pulling up. And, anyway, and another. It's so weird, the timing of it all. Synchronicity. I haven't watched the video on synchronicity. And a lot of that has to do with, there's far too much of it to be synchronicity. Synchronicity happens every once in a while to let you know that, you know, things are working in a certain way. I mean, the universe is mathematical for sure. But all the time, and all the same kinds of things, that's not synchronicity, that's gangstalking. Anyway, I love YouTube. As much as it's part of the problem, I still love it, just like way too many other things that I love that, you know, whether I should or I shouldn't, sometimes it just doesn't comprehend. And I appreciate everybody who listens, whether you're a gangstalker. Stupid gangstalkers. Stop what you're doing, gangstalkers. Anyways, stop it. Just fucking stop it. You guys are dumb. Don't you have better things to do? Honestly. I'll start a support group for y'all. Let's do Gangstalkers Anonymous. It'll be a social revolution, and we can have a perfect world. You guys are the problem, not the TIs. Anyway, love you guys.